everyone, and welcome back to my channel. Today is Friday, 7 a.m. I woke up at like 6 a.m. I'm a little tired, but I'm a little tired for a good reason, okay? I went to Tate McRae's album release party last night in the city. I live downtown Toronto, for anyone who is new, to listen to her album before it dropped, and oh my gosh, it was just the best time ever. We went to this place where you go into different like interactive rooms and things. Like, I believe it is some sort of, not art gallery and a museum, but something of the sort. I don't know. But we got to put on headphones, like, you know, those little parties, or maybe you've seen them on TikTok where usually they're outside and they have headphones on and you're just like listening to music and dancing, but then it kind of looks a little weird because you can't hear the music unless you have headphones on. But we were in a room where it was like really dark, and then they projected like all of her artwork. They projected all of her music videos from Two Hands and the new Revolving Door video. I met so many cool people that are in the same space that I'm in, along with just people who love Tate. Like, there's nothing better than hanging out, listening to music, dancing with people who like the same music as you. Like, there's nothing better. But I digress. I got home and I was just so happy. I was just so happy that she dropped her album. Well, now it's out, so I've been listening to it this morning. And I made some coffee, and we're gonna have a vlog, obviously. I have therapy at 8:30, and I'm probably just gonna do a little bit of editing until then. I do need to do some errands today. Today's like an errands day, and then I'm probably gonna have like a chill self-care night. We got Summer House tonight, we got Southern Hospitality, like we got a reality TV shows going on tonight. I have my friend's birthday tomorrow night, and I really wanna do my natural hair. I haven't done my natural hair in so long, because I typically just like to do that in the summertime because I never go anywhere in the wintertime. But I really do want to do it because we're having a dinner. Sometimes I don't like having my natural hair out too much if we're doing a bunch of things, bopping to places and places, because it kind of gets like a little sensory overload. Anyways, I digress. So we got a lot going on. And then Sunday, listen, I always say everything's exciting, but Sunday's exciting because we are going to get baby Theo. And if you're new here, I'm getting a new puppy, okay? And if you're not new, then you're probably like, this is the vlog. So I'm gonna bring you guys along. We're gonna see what we get up to. We're gonna kiki a little bit, and we're just gonna have a good time. We're slowly approaching March, and glow up season is coming. Our exiting the hibernation season is coming, and this is just an evolution of both of those things, essentially. We're just continuing to go. So with that said, I'm gonna drink this coffee, do some work, and then I will convene with you a little bit later. Okay, we are done with therapy, and therapy was really good today. We are focusing on being here now. The only concern that I should be having right now is that I'm speaking to this camera. I shouldn't be thinking about what I'm doing in an hour, or what my plans are tonight, or what I need to do on the weekend, or all the things that have happened in the past. The only focus is right now. And for you who's watching, your only concern should be the thing that you're doing at hand, which is watching this vlog and maybe doing some sort of task. Because I know you guys typically will put my videos on while you're doing something else. I don't necessarily think that that is a problem, but we were just exploring this idea of pre-planning your life and then overthinking everything and then judging whether things are good or bad, or if I'm having fun, then it means this. If I'm not having fun, then it's the end of the world and it wasn't worth it, and this, that, and the stories. So that's what we're working on, and I've been really practicing that in my own life, and I've actually been talking about it on the podcast, which that episode will already be out on the Soulful Sunday Reset episodes. So I'll link that down below. So anyways, today is a beautiful sunny day. There's nothing better than a Friday when it's sunny, truly. So we're gonna go because we have a few errands to run. I need to go to the bank. I need to get my friend a birthday gift of some sort because her birthday is, her birthday already passed, but we're celebrating tomorrow night, and I want to try and get a book. You guys know the lore of me not knowing what fiction book to get. I don't typically read fiction books. I have a series that I had read a long time ago, and I'll show you when I go into my room after. I forget what it's really called, but I have liked books before that were fiction. It's just a struggle, it seems to be, for me to find them. But I watch Sarah Corelli. I don't really know if that's how you say her last name, but she's all in the book world on YouTube and even TikTok and stuff. And she talked about a lot of her 5-star reads, her 4-star reads and things like that. And I feel like I like her taste. So I have a few books written down. So I'm gonna go look at Indigo to see if I can maybe pick up one. We will see. But of course there's a few shops that I want to shop around at. And I love going out early in the morning, and it's not even 10 o'clock yet. So with that said, we got our white fox sweater on as per usual. I'm just wearing like double layered pants right now. It's not gonna be a cute day. We're not looking cute because it's still freezing out. By the way, for those who wanted to know what some of my favorite songs were from her album, Tate McRae's album, right now, I'm really loving Purple Lace Bra. I really like that one. Dear God is most likely my top one, but this album is going to be a mood dependent album. The same way Think Later was. I liked every song on that album. I really like every song on this album, but it depends on the mood that I'm in. And I love that she has so many different vibes, like Miss Possessive and Sports Car, and even It's Okay, I'm Okay. Those songs are just giving kind of like Britney vibes, you know? But then the songs like Signs, I Know Love, Green Light, those songs are so good. Anyways, I'm obsessed. And the feature that Kid Leroy did, because they're dating, obviously, they sounded really good together. Like that song really vibed. So I'm just happy. New music, can't complain. Let's go out in the town. Okay, we are back, and I feel like I was out for so long, but I was listening to Tate's album the whole time. The sun was out. The sun has not been out in so long. I don't know if you can really see, but anyways, we got some stuff. We got my friend, I'm showing you this because it'll be past her birthday, obviously. I got this really cute bag. This is all from, well, this is from Indigo. And this card I thought was so cute because this is Kendra coded. She is like fabulous type of vibes like this. Like she's very, I don't know how to explain it. This is just her. So I thought that this was a really cute card to get. And then I just got her a Lululemon gift card so she can pick something out because I know she likes the Align jackets, I'm pretty sure. So I'm gonna put that in there. And then I went to this really cute shop and I'm really happy that they had something. I figured they would. I don't remember, if I'm being honest, what this shop is called, but they have all of these cute little things, and I knew I was gonna find something cute that I could get her. Guys, look at this mug. This is so cute with little bows on it, and I did get the plate, but I'm not gonna unwrap that right now. I'll just leave it for now. I didn't really even want to do that full thing, but that's fine. And then I stopped at this dog store there because it was one that I've never heard of. It was a little pricey, you know, one of those like bougie kind of stores, but I just wanted to go in and see what they had. And mind you, I got a few things for Theo already. That's so cute. I can't. Seriously, let's not. But I can show you guys that at some point, but I got him this ball because I got that little purple crinkly monkey thing that like squeals, and then I have like a little chewy bone type of situation for him because he'll be teething. And then I wanted to get this so that I could like throw it and he could chase it because I know he's gonna have some zoomies, you know? And then I picked these up because the ingredients looked really good and I just wanted something for the time being so that I can start. I'm not planning on training him to do a lot of things, if I'm being honest. I've trained my past dogs how to sit, shake a paw, jump, speak. We used to always say speak, and then that would just be like a little bark, which is like, why would you train your dog to do that? But it was like a cute little thing that we did. Anyways, so we did quite a bit of stuff, but also just reinforcement anytime that I need when it comes to him going on a pee pad and this, that, and the third. I can't really take him out because he still needs to get all of his vaccinations. Like he has his first set, but he needs 2 more rounds. So I actually won't really be able to take him out until I think mid-April or something like that, because he can catch a lot of weird diseases. If you look it up on Google, they will tell you all the reasons why your dogs need to be vaccinated. And even just like going for a walk, they could touch things and just gross floors and stuff. So anyways, honestly, he's gonna be so small, he's not gonna wanna go outside anyways. It's freezing, literally freezing. But the reason why I was saying that is because ideally I would like to just bring him out for a walk in the morning, like in the midday, whatever, and train him that way to go pee, which I'm sure that I can. But for now, we're just gonna do pee pads, and then I could maybe use some of these. I do kind of wanna just give him treats that are whole foods, like literally a piece of chicken instead of all of this, but I just grabbed that for right now. And then we ended up getting this book called Powerless. I'm sure some of you guys know. Hopefully you guys liked it if you did read it. This was one of Sarah's, I believe she said it was 4 or 5 stars. I don't know, something about it seemed intriguing enough for me to write it down in my notes. So this book says the elites have possessed powers for decades, gifted to them by the plague, while those born ordinary are just that. Banished from the kingdom of Ilia and shunned from society. No one knows this better than da da da. Anyways, you can pause and read. I'm just in the mood and I want to try, okay? We're gonna try, and I'm gonna try a popular book because I feel like maybe that's the thing that will get me into it. So for now, I think I'm just gonna chill because it feels like a Saturday to me. This is what always happens if I do anything on a Thursday night, which is pretty rare. But when I do, the next day feels like a Saturday because I feel like I went out on a Friday, which is not a bad thing. I did my work this morning, went to therapy, did everything. So I'm like, I might as well just chill, you know? I was gonna wait till tonight to do hair mask and all of these things, but kind of coming back to this pre-planning part of me that likes to tell myself when I'm gonna do things or how I'm gonna feel. And I've been really trying to just not be so rigid, because the more that I'm rigid with my life and my schedule, I have less joy. I just don't have joy in my life, and it just doesn't need to be that hard. Like sometimes I really be making my life too difficult. Like it just doesn't need to be. So with that said, I feel like I want to go into the shower and do a hair mask now. I'm gonna try this JVN. I got this a long time ago. I don't know, but I opened it up and it smelled really good. I think this is a good brand. I want to try something different, so I'll do a hair mask, and because I want to clean my hair for tomorrow as well, and I still have gel in my hair from last night, so I'll do that, and then I'll probably get into my bed and lay down and even watch some of my reality TV or like a podcast or something. Just chill vibes and eat. I'm gonna eat a salad, so I'll show you what my salad looks like because it'll be really good, but I'm gonna do a shower first. Okay guys, we need to talk because I need to talk about this mask, but then I figured I would share with you a few favorites of mine that I'm currently loving. This hair mask is insane. And why I'm saying it's insane is it says intense hydration. I have never felt my hair more hydrated than when I just put this in my hair. Like, you know when your product really seeps into your hair, and not when it eats it all up and then it goes dry again. Like you can't really feel the product, or you feel like the product is sitting on top of your hair, or your hair is just not like taking it in. And for me, like I have low porosity hair, so typically like your hair needs to be really wet in order to have most of your products really penetrate and like get into your hair. So I'm always doing that. And some products work a little bit better than others. Like some really sit on top, some actually get in there. But this, oh my gosh. I was just standing in the shower, like looking at my hair and feeling it and being like, what the fuck? My hair has not felt this hydrated in a long time. So recommend. I don't know, man. This is good. And then lately I've been using this new Moroccan oil line, Soleil de Tangier. Who knows? We don't know. I don't know. I also took off my nails too because they were looking really gross, but I'm going to put new ones on tomorrow. Anyways, this is a really nice scent. I believe it has like clementine in it, and we're not going to get into it. Anyways, it's just really good. So usually when I have my showers like on a day-to-day, I'm putting this on, and then here and there, if I want to take a bath, I will use this oil by Sahajan. They came out with like a new body oil. It's amazing. And I'll use my dry brush before, and I'll get into the bath and then come out and put the oil on, like at least like a once a week thing. This is kind of more like, you know, for, I was gonna say for special occasions, but that's not a thing. Sorry, but whatever. Self-care nights. I fear also that this might be better than Athena Club. You guys know I've been raving about Athena Club because I can't open this with one hand. It glides on really well. This is natural deodorants we're talking about here now. And it's good. It's better than Native. It's better than most of the ones that I've tried. But you know who actually put me on was Cozy K. She said that this was good. And I was like, I could have sworn I've tried Secret before, the zero aluminum, and they don't really work and this, that. But she had sworn by that. So I'm like, you know what? Let me just go to the store. And the only one they had in the spray, because I've also never tried one that's zero aluminum in spray, but the only one they had was this lavender, and I don't like lavender. Like, I really do not enjoy that scent, especially for deodorant. But I kept looking around, I'm like, fuck, like there's no other scents, and I really want to try this. Should I just leave? And before I left, I was like, you know what? Let me just spray it and smell it. Like, I'm probably gonna hate it because I don't like lavender. I sprayed that, I was like, this is not lavender. Like, I don't know if it's because it says only, where does it say? Notes of lavender, I don't know. But this does not smell like lavender. It smells so good. It's like, partly gives a little bit of cologne in a way, but not like a overpowering like men's cologne that's like too much. I don't know. Just go smell it in the store. I can't really explain this to you. But I've been testing this out because the best way to test your natural deodorants out is like wintertime. I feel like I'm trying to get on one for summer, like which one is going to be the best of the best, you know? And I fear that this is working better than Athena Club. So I'm gonna get back to you guys with this one because I'm testing it. I went out last night. Like the biggest test is when you go out, right? And you wear a jacket or something. And I didn't smell. And so I'm gonna do a few more nights of doing that just to see. And of course, like around the house is like pretty, like I never smell with the natural deodorants, but you know, sometimes if you go out for a long period of time, you might smell like a little bit, like especially I'm talking about the natural deodorants as well. But I have a feeling it has something to do with the fact that it's pH balance formula. I don't know. We'll see. I'll give you an update. And the last thing that I've been obsessed with are these brightening toner pads from Innisfree. I really like these because every time I put them on my face, it feels like I'm basically doing a face mask because it's so hydrating. Like, you know, the sheet mask, it's almost like feels like that when you take one of these pads out and wipe your face with it. And then it leaves your skin feeling like there's a green tea enzyme, like vitamin C mix of some sort. It doesn't feel like a toner. Like, you know, when you tone your face for the most part, it kind of almost leaves your skin feeling stripped and dry. This feels so good and really, really hydrating. So these are the things that I've been loving. I'm gonna go make my salad now, but I just wanted to put you guys on a few things if you were wanting to be on. Okay, I just made this salad that I've been hyperfixating on for about a week and a half now. I have field greens, cherry tomatoes, onion, feta, and some chicken. This is like my go-to salad. I love this salad. I also love putting ground beef on it and or salmon. Oh my gosh, salmon is good though if you have cucumber and like big tomatoes, like not the cherry tomatoes with lemon. Oh, so good. Anyways, I'm gonna eat this and chill right now. I'm actually watching Jake Shane's podcast, the episode with Disco Lines. I do not know who this guy is, but they have such a good conversation and it's just so funny. Like Jake Shane, if you know, he's just so funny. But even this guy, like he's very chill and I like the conversations that they're having. But last night I was watching this before I actually went to the album release party. And it was so nice. I had a glass of wine. I just sat there and just watched this episode. They were going through all of the songs and like her favorite lyrics and just like some of the meaning behind some of the songs. So it was actually kind of nice to go to the album party and then listen to the songs that she was talking about as to why she made them. So love that. And so crazy that they are friends. Like, why does Jake Shane have celebrity friends, like all of them. Like it's crazy. He's so funny though. Everyone, happy Saturday morning. I just got back from hot yoga. Second hot yoga class, or second week doing hot yoga, or back doing hot yoga. I'm back to my Bikram hot yoga. How many more times do I have to say hot yoga? Feeling really good, fun and fresh, and it was at 9 a.m. and I woke up really early. Lately I've been waking up at like 5:30, 6 a.m. I don't even know really why. I mean, I'm kind of going to sleep a little earlier, so maybe, but I don't know, my body is just really wanting to wake up. Like, she just wants to be up. For some reason, she thinks she's missing out on something, and she needs to be up. So I did a little bit of a morning routine, had some coffee, and a little bit of breakfast. I don't really like to eat too much before yoga, but it was too early. I just felt like I was going to be exhausted if I ended up going at 9 o'clock with no food. And I ended up actually getting Nicole Stack's new book that she released. I forget what it's called. Oh, Mind Your Body. She has been pivotal in my healing journey when it comes to chronic pain. And I actually mentioned her in my book, The Ultimate Glow Up Guide, if any of you have read. She finally released a book, but I followed her back in the day when she had just started her podcast and she was getting out the message about the mind-body connection and how your chronic pain is so heavily linked to all of the repressed emotions that you carry through your life and trauma, and how to release them and how to regulate your nervous system. And the nerve pain that I got out of from that, when I literally just had no idea what was going on for 2 years. I write that in my book, but also she finally has a book, and I would suggest getting it if you ever struggle with chronic pain. And I'm just so proud and just happy that she's finally came out with this book, because it's going to change a lot for this generation. So I was reading a little bit of that and highlighting some stuff, and then I was also journaling this morning. But I just had a body shower, and I'm just doing some skincare because I didn't do anything to my hair because I'm going to do my hair later tonight. But last night I ended up taking a nap after watching Summer House and Hospitality or Southern Hospitality, and I needed to sweep and mop every inch of my place for my new puppy, mainly because I just don't, who knows what's on the ground, you know, but also I haven't done it in a really long time, and of course, like, I want to make sure that there's nothing on the ground that he'll eat or pick up that I can't see. So I kid you not, I spent like 2 hours last night just cleaning my entire place. I didn't record it because I had to move every single item out of every spot back and forth that I was just gonna get too irritated recording, but I just sweeped and mopped my floors. I got this new mop from Amazon. I can link it down below. It's actually affordable and it worked really well, but that's what I did, and I listened to Tate's album on repeat over and over and over again. It was a great Friday night, and I felt the spring vibes. Like, you know, when you clean your place entirely, it feels like spring. It just feels so nice. And when I got into bed last night, I was like, I really need to do my floors more often because wow, does it make a difference. My floors are not dirty, really, but boy, can you tell a difference when you actually vacuum every inch and mop every inch. I typically will vacuum, but damn, it feels so good. So that's what I did last night. I'm going to just do the finishing touches on my podcast episode today and another vlog that's gonna go live, and I'm just gonna chill. Like, I'm gonna probably make a smoothie with lots of greens and stuff in it. I also have a dog gate, well, it's technically a baby gate that I need to build for Theo because my studio is gonna be the area where I will leave him if I have to step out and go anywhere. So I got a little gate. He doesn't have to run around the place. So that's like basically the last thing that I need to do. Actually, one last thing that I do need to do at some point is go to the bank and, well, not the bank, but the ATM to pull out some money. And also, I want to find him a sweater because that's the last thing that I kind of haven't gotten so far. So yeah, we're gonna have a great Saturday. It's always great to start your Saturday mornings with some movements. You just feel on top of the world, especially hot yoga and a good sweat. And then we'll go to dinner tonight and I will vlog as much as I can and we'll pick up when we pick up. And guys, this is the last night that I'm gonna be alone. Oh my gosh. And what I mean that is, like, I'm gonna have a puppy forever after this, and it's gonna be so nice. It's gonna be so lovely. No more Sunday scaries when you have a cute puppy. Okay, I think for the most part this is good. I have an extension, but I measured it and it said that I didn't need any more extensions. And what I mean by extension is like this thing here. As you can see, this is quite long. I didn't know if it was going to cut off before I needed another extension, but I don't know. I think I'll just keep it for now. Like, it's very sturdy, and I'm just hoping that this will act as a barrier in terms of him understanding to stay in this room, at least for now, right? Like, I don't think that I'm gonna have this gate in here forever, but just for now, as he's a puppy, this will have to do. Hello. So I ended up not liking my hair. Not like it came out bad at all. I just get very sensory overload when my hair is all out. And so like I just want it like out of my face. So I just did this. And I'm not gonna lie, and I like just sat here and journaled because maybe we'll just quickly unpack this. I mean, we are in the podcast studio, so you guys could just get like a little bit of a podcast episode. The reason why I'm also gonna bring this up is because it kind of correlates to what I was saying about, I don't even remember exactly what I told you guys, but something to do with my therapist, like what we were unpacking. But with things that I have planned in my days, whether it's work or social events, but let's just give a social event as an example, I'll put a lot of pressure on myself for me to feel a certain way going into that thing, like feeling fully ready, feeling really good, feeling confident. I feel like a lot of that pressure creates the downfall of me actually feeling really good or motivated to do the thing or excited to do the thing, because it's like I'm predetermining how I need to feel, and it just puts a lot of pressure on myself. And that's what tends to always end up happening. Not to a point where it's so bad, but like there's still a lot of pressure on just thinking of like the details of certain things, and if I'm gonna have a glass of wine or if I'm not, or how I'm gonna feel or if I'm not, or what time I need to go home or not. Like it just, I'm sure if you're like a perfectionist or like somebody who operates like me, you'll know the mental gymnastics that you go through in your head sometimes for things that you know you don't need to be doing that. So anyways, as I was getting ready, didn't really like my hair, and then I was like trying to figure out an outfit, didn't really like any of my outfits. And then my head started hurting. Started like actually not feeling well. Like I feel like I don't feel well. And then I'm getting frustrated because I'm like, fuck, see, I'm not being successful right now in the thing that I wanted to be successful in, which was feeling good and excited and like going to my friend's house first, and then we're going to dinner, things like that. And what I was talking to my therapist about was trying to at least not judge how you end up feeling, because there are going to be times where for whatever reason you just don't feel good, and that's okay. But in my head, like I have these set of rules of being like, I should feel good, or I strive for feeling good and healthy and clear-minded and ready and motivated for life, which is pretty normal for people to want to strive for that. But then when you don't, because you're a human and life happens, it's like the judgment of being like, okay, well, you're not successful in this thing, or you didn't do a good job, or it's bad that you feel like this. And mind you, a lot of the reasons, let's say in this example, as to why I, let's say, am not successful in my mind's eye is because of all the pressure that I put on myself in the first place. And then it's like, the more pressure you put on yourself, most likely you're just like not ever gonna live up to that standard. So anyways, it's like that loop. And I was just sitting here being like, wow, I really just lived that out. Like I really just lived that out, because I got to a point where it's like, okay, like I'm just like not in a good mood, and I feel actually like very exhausted. Like I feel like not well almost. And then I'm really frustrated about that though, because in my mind, I wanted to feel a certain way. And so of course I'm manifesting an opportunity for me to literally put in practice what we were talking about in therapy. But she was saying, and I was exploring it with her, how we need to keep embodying this idea that it's okay to not be okay. And I do this well in some aspects of my life. I allow myself a lot of room to not be such a perfectionist the way that I used to be, but there's still different aspects or different types of cycles that I'll get into that I still see that manifesting. Or I will allow myself to inevitably have that imperfect day, of course, but I'm still deeming it as good or bad. Like I'll let it happen. It's like, it is what it is. Okay, like my hair, I don't like my hair, or I don't like this or that. But in the back of my head, I'm still being like, this was not successful though. Like I was not successful in accomplishing what I wanted to, which was this feeling or this readiness or this whatever. It's typically like a feeling. It's not anything to actually do like with like my hair or something like that. It's not that. It's typically like how I'm feeling. So with that, I'm honestly exhausted. Like I'm not joking. I feel like I'm just so exhausted sometimes of myself. And that's what I was just journaling. Like I was just letting out how I was actually feeling, which is actually something that Nicole Sachs in that book, Mind Body Connection, she talks about journal speak and just releasing your emotions and everything like that. Release what I was feeling about myself, about the situation, about being frustrated with myself. And I'm already starting to feel better, to be honest, you know, obviously talking about it. But anyways, I just wanted to say that because like that's literally like where I'm at right now. I'm just trying to not judge the fact that I'm feeling the way that I'm feeling, and not looking at me not feeling the way I planned as a failure. It's just what it is. Like, I ended up just not feeling good. Or, you know, when you go out with your friends sometimes and it's just like not really a good night for whatever reason, you don't have to then be like, oh, it's a wasted night, or it wasn't a successful night, or a waste of time, or things like that. Like, you don't have to keep deeming every single thing as good or bad. It just is, you know, and just focus on being in this present moment right now, which is I'm right now being with my emotions. When I go to dinner, I'm just there for dinner. Anyways, with that said, this is what the hair is looking like. I actually think it's like cute. Like, I like the way that I did it. I just put one hair tie just around my hair and left it out. That's why it's like able to be so big instead of like tying it around super, super tight. And then I just like left a few pieces out like this. And I'm wearing this shirt from, I believe it's from Dynamite. And then I'm wearing black jeans, and I'm just gonna wear some little booties, throw on a jacket, and just go to my friend's birthday, because this is what it's about. It's my friend's birthday. I'm celebrating her. We'll eat some food, and then I can go home. Like, you can go home, and that's that. It doesn't need to be anything other than that, and you don't need to sit and grade how well you did, or how it went, or if it was worth it, or ruminating on if you made anything worse. No, no, no. Also, I put on my impress nails, my little French tip nails. So anyways, that's that. I will try and get some clips. We're going to this place called Lucy. I believe that's what it's called. I can't really remember. She booked it. It's a really nice place, it looks like. And I'll at least be able to eat something, because I am actually very hungry. And it's very close to me, which is really nice. So I'll try and get a few clips regardless. Tomorrow we're getting Theo. And I can't wait. So I will see you guys when I see you guys. Good morning, everyone. It is a lot later. It is Thursday, no longer Sunday. I just got out of the shower. I did just touch my face here, so just like, let's just, skin's going through it as it always does right before spring hits, but that's fine. We have Theo. As you guys probably saw the clips that I added into the video, he is precious and he is right here. That is him. This is baby Theo, Theodore Goguen. He is so precious, obviously. Like, truly the cutest thing in the whole entire world. He's actually so much smaller in person than I even thought. Like, when I went to pick him up, I was like, oh, they are all smaller. Like, even his mom and dad, which I got to meet his mom and dad, and wow, his mom was so sweet, so caring, and his dad was just very smart and like stern. This is not going to continue, but it's fine. He's obviously teething and I'm like talking at the same time. But anyways, what a cute, like, hello, hi. So I've been obviously adjusting a lot with him. The first night was like a little well, I mean, every night has been better. It hasn't been super difficult. It's just been like, how am I going to have him sleep? Where is he going to sleep? This, that. So he's been doing really good though. And I've been doing a little bit of training as well with him. So you'll see him in upcoming vlogs and on the podcast, but I am so happy to have him. Right now, it's just been a little exhausting, obviously, but I mean, he is worth it. And it is so nice to have a little baby companion. Like, look at him. He's an Italian Greyhound, if I didn't already say that. He is 8 weeks old. I feel like a lot of people have not seen what an Italian Greyhound looks like as a puppy. You just see them as adults, like very tiny and lanky and like long legs and stuff. So this is what Italian Greyhound looks like when they are little puppies, but he is so beautiful. Like, he truly is. And even his eyes, like, there's a little bit of blue in his eyes. I don't know if that will go away, because I know sometimes babies, like, they'll have a little bit of blue in their eyes, but then it'll go away. But regardless, he's just stunning. He's hypoallergenic, so he is good for people also who might be like allergic to pets or like have any sort of allergies. And he's just sweet, and I can't wait to raise this puppy. But one thing for sure is I have had to take a backseat with working, and that's just because I have to take so many breaks, because I can't leave him for too long, whether that's like out in a different room or just simply him wanting to play. You know, he needs to play and put out his energy. So anyways, I'm just going with the flow. I can't wait to bring him out and like walk him and do all the fun summer stuff. Please don't do that. Don't bite yourself also. And I think I got him at the perfect time, realistically, because right now it's actually snowing once again, but it's fine. Like, it is what it is. March is basically on the way. By the time this video goes up, it'll basically be March. So we have a little bit longer, but there he is in his glory. So I'm gonna end this vlog here, and I'm gonna do my best to start another vlog this weekend. We will see. Just days of my life. Right now, my main things are being on routine and getting back into the gym and meal prepping and eating right, like getting back into that healthy girl era. I had just posted a video on that, and then also simultaneously being a dog mom. But I mean, that's gonna be a lifelong thing, so you will see lots of that. And my social life, I mean, right now is kind of limited because of him, which is fine, because when is it even ever that thriving? But eventually, when spring comes, we'll be able to go out to the coffee shops and thrift stores and things like that. In March and April, I want to come out with a spring prep video, which I'll probably do pretty soon. I need to do a spring cleaning video, and that's gonna be like an entire like week of deep cleaning every single thing. And I need to get new outfits. We need to do it all. So let me know what you want to see next in terms of those topics. And until then, I will see you guys in the next one. Bye.